I can already hear you saying it. You're saying, Ian, what the hell is a utility token? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you what a utility token is. I'm going to tell you why you need it to make big money in the metaverse, and I'm going to tell you how to get it. I'm basically going to tell you everything there is to know. Maybe not everything, but a lot about utility tokens. If this is your first time on the channel, my name is Ian. I'm a lawyer for creators. I advise them on sponsorship deals, copyright issues, and all legal issues relating to the metaverse. Movers and shakers of online business either already have their own utility token or are in the process of developing their own utility token. We're going to go over a few examples of entrepreneurs who've made millions issuing their utility tokens this last year. They're doing it to increase engagement with their brands and bring up revenue. They're also having fun with it and building up a sense of community around themselves, their personality, their business, their brands. I want you to make millions and build up a thriving community. That's why I'm really trying to set your mind open to the creation in the future, maybe, of utility tokens for you or your brand or your online business. Before I get to why you should have your own utility token, let's step back and let's answer the question, what is a utility token? Utility tokens are sometimes referred to as utility NFTs or fan tokens. Basically, a utility token is a digital asset that sits on the blockchain, and it gives people, your community, access to a lot of different features. Those features could be the right to vote on important decisions in the community, maybe discounts on merchandise, admission to in-person or online events. Utility tokens, I predict, are going to be much more popular than digital art because there's so many more uses for them. They can be sold, they can be traded, they can be upgraded. There's a myriad of things that can be done with your own utility token. Now, the popularity of utility tokens was initially driven by famous soccer teams like Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, and Barcelona. If you own tokens from these franchises, you have the ability to make votes on maybe the player of the year or maybe the captain of the team. You have advanced access to ticket sales, discounts on various soccer merchandise. And what a lot of fans like is that you get a digital badge that you can use in all your online communications about your favorite soccer team. Another example is Gary Vaynerchuk. Earlier in 2021, he issued the utility token NFT called Veefriends. If you buy a Veefriends, you not only get a sketch by Gary Vaynerchuk himself, but you also get access for 3 years in a row to the VCon conference in which he discusses issues about business, marketing, and entrepreneurship. 1% goes to charities, and then a certain portion of these Veefriends have unique benefits. Some of them allow you to actually meet with Gary Vaynerchuk in person, and others allow you to have an online experience with him. Impact Theory also released their own utility token. If you buy this particular token, you get access to online events, you get proof of attendance of those events, you get sandbox experiences. In other words, Impact Theory is going to create their own sandbox world, and you're going to be able to visit and have various experiences there, and you may get access to Tom Bilyeu and his team. MetaKey is another example of the release of a utility token. This is my favorite. It's kind of a surprise box. You invest in this particular NFT and you get various surprises. You might get in-game items in Decentraland. You might get pieces or components of land in the sandbox. You might get discounts. Also, you get invitations to various conferences and maybe concerts. It's kind of like you may get a lot of stuff or you may not get that much stuff. It's like a surprise box NFT. All right, now let's get to the 5 reasons you should have your own utility token. Reason number 1, more money for you. Issuing a utility token is definitely going to be a revenue driver. It's another stream of income for your business, and I think it's going to encourage people to be more engaged in your business. If they spend their hard-earned dollars on an NFT that unlocks features, discounts on merchandise, meetings up with you or your team, then they're going to be a more engaged community, and they're going to have an asset that could appreciate over time, they could sell and make money on. It's another stream of revenue in an alternative currency, which could also have tax benefits for you or your business. Reason number 2, empowerment of your clients, customers, or fans. You know, if you allow people to buy kind of a piece of your business through a utility token, you may be able to allow them to have certain say on how your business, how your brand moves forward. I'm thinking of the example with the famous soccer teams where people who own the utility token for, Barcelona are able to vote on the best player of the year. That really is an engagement. That's an empowering of your fan, your client, your customer basis, which I think is priceless. Reason number 3 is that it's a direct connection with your most devoted fan base. People who own your NFTs are definitely going to really be bought into you, your brand, or your business. And what's great about that is that they become probably your best customers over time. You offer them the most and they get the most. In other words, people who own your business's utility tokens are definitely hot leads. Reason number 4, you increase your customer, clients, your fans' status in your community. By allowing people to own your business's NFT utility token, you will give them badges that really raise up their status within the community. You might allow them behind the scenes access, or you might do what Gary Vaynerchuk is doing and allow in-person access to you. That will really get people on social media tweeting about your business and about the experiences they've had with your brand. Reason number 5, equity rights in your brand. These utility tokens have the ability, they have the robust features to allow your fans or your clients, your customers to have say on what goes on in your business. These NFTs could allow your customers, your fans to have appreciation value by holding these NFTs over time, and they may gain in value and they may be able to be traded or sold. So it's a real good equity play for your fans, your customers, your clients in your brand. So now we know the reasons why you should have your own utility token. Now let's talk about how the heck do you get your own utility token? Well, there's 3 ways. The first way is for you to work with a utility token development company like icoclone or developcoins.com. I'll put links to these companies in the description section below. For about $8,000 to $10,000, these companies will take the laboring ore in getting a node on the blockchain and creating the tokens, creating the graphics that are needed to create your own utility token. Method number 2 is you could go out on the web and you could talk to people on Upwork, Fiverr, TopTal, Guru, whatever it is. Hire an independent contractor to create your own utility token. The cost of this is about, between $1,500 and $2,500. You're going to have to supply a lot of the underlying data and the graphics for these people to do their work, but it's kind of a less expensive way to create your own utility token. Method number 3 is DIY. Yes, you can do it yourself. If you have some technical know-how, you have a wallet with some crypto in it, you have the desire and the time to watch some YouTube videos about it, you can acquire your own blockchain node, you can learn about how to create a token contract and spend between $500 and $1,000 to be able to get your own utility token up and running on the blockchain. If you have any questions about creating your own utility token, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, if you want upcoming developments in the Metaverse, VLAND, new NFTs that you should care about, be sure and sign up for my email list. There's a link to that email list in the description section below. And for more crucial advice on the Metaverse and Web3 and all the legal issues that surround it, watch the videos on the next screen.